y'all? Hey, what's good, y'all? It's your man Rico. Just sitting here on this beautiful day. Look, here in Dallas, Fort Worth. Today, the high today is 68, and tomorrow's going to be like in the 70s, and Wednesday's going to be 80. It's going to, it's going to be, pretty cool all this week in the DFW. However, I just want to say this really quickly. You know, I think people get on, and by the way, people can get on social media and say and have their own podcast. I'm not here to say no one should not have their right to free speech or their right to thoughts. But no, we're all going to go public with what we have to say. Well, guess what? There's commentary that may follow. There's thoughts that may follow. There's some replies that you may receive. So I'm going to reply to this silly shit that's been flowing across Instagram. And this room full of women with accents. I think they're from Haiti or some Caribbean island. And I know that they're not the only ones who think this foolishness. But they were saying that any man that's 30 years old, he don't have any children, I don't trust him. Or he's gay or he can't produce any kids. Now they talked about men, but I want to educate these little ignorant what the word they use? He's a batty man. He's a batty boy. You know. And I'm not responding because I never married, never had any kids. And I think it's a black community thing. And it's like we get dumber by the summer in this country. But obviously in the Caribbean as well. But I'm not going to say those ladies speak for a lot of Caribbean women. They're just happy to be on social media saying stupid crap. But, you know, there are thousands upon thousands of people in this country who are without children, who are 30 years old, and they don't have any children. A bunch. See, I think the baby mama segment of the black race or communities trying to, I guess, try to do preemptive strikes or something, or try to turn the tides on what's appropriate and what isn't appropriate. And so they're trying to do, I guess, an offensive attack. And no, I guess they believe they've always been on the defense, having a bunch of kids, about a bunch of different dudes out of wedlock, and so now you want to attack guys who obviously were responsible in their lives and decided to prioritize. And it is now required. That because women drop eggs every month and they have a cervix and they drop eggs, and a man, when he turns 13, 14, he's able to shoot semen that is supposed to reproduce. Now, I understand what the Bible tells Bible-believing people, be fruitful and multiply. But they leave out the part that says when you are ready, when you're responsible, when you have a wife or a husband, and when there's a safe environment, and what else? When if you're going to bring life here, make sure that you've created a heaven or at least a positive environment for a child to be reared in. See, people just like to say stuff for shock value. And to those ladies, 51% of black men in this country are single and childless. But those same men live in the middle class and upper middle class. And most of those men also have college education. So basically, I guess she was trying to compare men who are responsible, who are decent and are law-abiding, to those men who got them pregnant, or those small percentage of men who women line up to get pregnant by. I think, because I'm trying to see where the hell did that come from. But we can say this, women have been catching this hell too. If she's a woman, 25 years old in the black community, and she reaches 25 and she doesn't have any children, other women start giving her the blues. But the ladies, they decide, they left the females out. They want to think they can attack the men. But I'm telling you, to all the ladies out there who decided, like, you know what? I don't want to have a house full of kids and a bunch of baby daddies. I want to wait to get a husband. Or, guess what? I don't see any room in my life for any kids. Because I'm here to tell you personally, God damn it, I don't come home late enough for kids. If I had a dog, he or she would starve to death. I come home when I get ready. And I learned this when I was young. I like, shit, I like to be out. I like being about. And so, why would I fuck around and have some kids? And then as I got older, like into my 40s, I like, shit, why would I even get married? Because I guess they say set in my own ways. I like having that freedom to just do what I want and not have to answer to anybody. And I'm gonna tell you that can become very addictive when you just get up and you go. You got to check in with nobody, and guess what? There are a lot of women who are like that too. There are a lot of men who desire marriage and desire family. That's very normal. There are a lot of women who desire marriage and desire family the right way, not become a baby mama in no damn 10th grade. Then a baby mama while you in college. A baby mama, you out here stripping and shit. You know, so ladies, that was really dumb of y'all to say that. And I just want to just share my piece on that because it's crazy. But you know what? But that's their reality. Because somehow we've taken the bottom of the barrel of behavior, and I think it's been monetized to be put up front as it relates to who we are as a group. When you look at statistics, more of us are behaving more so than those of us who are not behaving. There are a lot more of us who are doing the right thing in our lives than those who are given the spotlight, like those who are misbehaving. It's interesting how corporate America will fund a bunch of foolishness, but those of us who are behaving like human beings and obeying the law, not only the law of this land, but also the law of our character and morality and of God. Hallelujah. Come on, somebody. So they say, wow, in the last days, what's wrong will be looked at as right, and what is right will be looked at as wrong. And these three banshees on this Instagram podcast, they're examples of wrong being viewed as right. So anyway, everybody stick to your guns. You do what you want to do. But ladies, y'all cut the bullshit out. Look at blackdemographics.com. Check out some stats. I know you want to do that stuff just for likes and clicks, but hey, it is what it is. But I want to let you know, that's not what it is, sweetheart. You know, and another thing, it's funny how we are the ones who are called selfish. Those of us who decide not to have children, that's selfish. And the women who decide to not have children, but they prefer to, you know, accept whatever comes with not reproducing. It's the weirdest thing. Y'all are selfish. Y'all are selfish. You know who the selfish people are to you three banshees? You know who the selfish people are? The people who don't use birth control when they're in relationships where she's getting her ass whooped, or he running the streets in a gang, or selling dope, or on probation or parole. You decide to not use a condom to get somebody pregnant and have kids with different woman after woman, and they're forced to grow up without you, but you running around from place to place, brother. And then, young lady, you around here stripping, you around here hoeing, you out here on crack or you on drugs, and you decide to get pregnant in your addiction. That's being selfish. Selfish is not saying, hey, I know what my situation is. I'm not going to bring an innocent life into what I got going on. The selfish, that's selflessness. That's being selfless. Selfish is when you live in a life of crime, you know your ass halfway retarded. You're an alcoholic, you're a drug addict, or you around here in a lesbian relationship, or you in a gay male relationship, and you want to bring kids into y'all bullshit. That's a person or people who can't stand kids. Because if you truly believe that the children are a blessing from God, and children are innocent, you will not put them in a situation where they can't defend themselves. Because one thing I do know is a man who never had children, who decided not to have them. Because, you know, it's like, how are you able to do that? I'm going to finish that point. It's called condoms. It's called being responsible. It's called sticking to whatever you want, your goals in life, and not dragging kids along while you doing your thing here. That's why Monique in trouble now. But anyway, at least she admitted she didn't want to be a mother, but damn, why'd you have her? But anyway, no, I'm not knocking Monique. I'm just saying, you know, but The selfish people out there, the ones when you living in the ghetto and you have babies. Why would you do that? The selfish ones, you ain't know who the father is because you're around there, as an old brother was saying in Memphis. Shout out to the cussing pastor, giving it out with both draw leagues. That's funny. You know, it's just crazy. So y'all stop saying stupid shit. But then I know me saying that, telling you not to do it means you're gonna do it more. But anyways, your man Rico did painting. Hey, it's okay to be single and childless even at 30. That don't mean anything. And what it means is that you respect children enough not to bring them into situations where they will have to defend themselves or be left to their own devices as kids. And a lot of y'all have done the fuck shit for too long when it comes to children. Now look at the generation now. It wasn't because of us who didn't have them. It's because of you who decided to have them in the most inopportune and the most destructive environments. Y'all be cool. It's your man Rico, the Opinions. Like, share, and subscribe. Hey, hit that PayPal, that Cash App. Hey, fool with me if you're cool with me. Shout out to Raider J out of Memphis, Tennessee. Peace.